Hey everybody, welcome back to the Thinking Crypto channel. I've got bullish news to share with you guys. We're going to talk about the Coinbase IPO this week and the implications that will have on the market, as well as what major investors are saying. Also, Gary Gensler got confirmed today. What are the implications of him coming in as a chairman on the Bitcoin ETFs, as well as the SEC's lawsuit against Ripple and the whole debacle around XRP? Also, MicroStrategy is paying their board of directors in Bitcoin. Huge adoption news. And we got a new player who has thrown their hat in the ring for a Bitcoin ETF. The list of people trying to get a Bitcoin ETF is growing significantly. We're going to break it all down. Before we do, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment below, and hit the subscribe button if you're new here. It helps support the channel and it doesn't cost you anything. Friendly reminder, I have a free weekly newsletter. Be sure to sign up, link in the description. Also, I will be interviewing this week Stephen Thomas, the man who once worked at Ripple. He's the co-creator of the Interledger and founder and CEO of Coil, which is leveraging XRP for micropayments. And of course, unfortunately, he has lost some Bitcoin. He can't access it. He's the famous guy who can't access millions in Bitcoin, but he's doing all right. We're going to talk about that, right? So you don't want to miss this interview. Make sure you got that notification bell enabled. So Bitcoin bouncing below and above $60,000, still kind of not really doing much. And let me refresh CoinMarketCap here. So we continue to see on the chart here, we're waiting for that Bitcoin breakout to 75,000, but Bitcoin is just playing that sideways game right now, but it will break out. You know, from a macro level, we are still on track. Look at this chart from Plan B. This was released just earlier today. We are still on track macro level. That's why I point to these macro level charts, because the daily, the hourly, the weekly is not a good pulse. If you're day trading, yes. You know, certainly the reason why I look at it is just to pinpoint some of those breakouts. But at the end of the day, I'm not too worried about it because macro level, we're on track. Now, the other thing I'm looking at closely is XRP. Could we see that breakout to $1.80 or, you know, between $1.80 and $2? Possible. We'll see how things go. But right now it's sitting at $1.38 or just over $1.38. Massive gains. Let's look at the weekly chart here for XRP. Look at that green candle. That is ridiculous. So many of us who are holding XRP are making some really serious gains here. And I think we'll see higher prices, but we'll see how it plays out. It's all market cycles. Remember that. There's going to be corrections on the way up for every respective digital asset and coin. Nothing goes up in a straight line. Now, one of the things I want to highlight, guys, is what Jim Cramer had to say about the upcoming Coinbase IPO this week, April 14th. And no, we can't buy in early unless you're an accredited investor. There are folks outside the United States, I should say, who can trade Coinbase stock price action on FTX. But if you're in the United States, you can't. So unfortunately, that sucks. But once Coinbase stock is available to everybody publicly, I will be taking a position. I'll let you guys know when I do that. You know, not financial or investment advice. You should do your own research. But I do see Coinbase doing well because this crypto market is going to keep growing. And it's such at an early stage where the big players are coming in. We're not even at, you know, mass adoption yet. So there's ways to go, and Coinbase is having tons of revenue and profit here. I think they released their respective quarterly earnings just recently, and it was ridiculous. And I said in that video when we talked about it, this is why Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, BlackRock are jumping in. They want those billions in revenue and profits, guys. So right now, U.S. residents, we can't trade it, but you know, once it's opened up to us retail investors, then I will certainly be taking a position. Now let's listen to Jim Cramer and the folks at CNBC, what they had to say about this.
Dr. Squawk, we've got some news from MicroStrategy this morning. According to an 8K, the company will now pay non-employee directors all fees for their service in, you ready for this? Bitcoin instead of cash. Payment amounts will remain the same and will be nominally denominated in US dollars. When payment is made, the amount will be converted from dollars into Bitcoin by the payment processor and deposited into the digital wallet of the director. Fascinating new development in all of this world. Let's get right to CNBC headquarters. Jim Cramer joins us now. I want to talk Microsoft nuance, but what do you make of that, and what does it say about crypto?
Well, it just says that you got to buy Coinbase when that deal comes, even though it's $100 billion deal. This has become common knowledge that there are many companies that are going to switch. MicroStrategy has always been the leader, Andrew. So I think others are going to follow. Do I want to be paid in Bitcoin? I think that you can pretty much quickly transfer that to dollars if you want. So it's a much more fluid market than a year ago. So I get it. It's kind of like being paid.
Would you take compensation in Bitcoin?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
You would?
I think it's a storeholder value. I think, yes, I would. I think that it's this is a $2 trillion market, maybe going to $3 trillion. It's become, when you start hearing the common knowledge, different firms going for it, I think it's a kick. I want to know how it is. I want to know, this would be something. Do you think it could be switched from ordinary income to capital gains? That's what I want to know, because holy cow, if it is a I'm sorry?
But Jim, here's my question. I'm not doing just a switch from cash or from US dollars into Bitcoin. If we set your salary right now as Bitcoin, and Jeff Shell could be watching, are you willing to to ride out whatever happens to it?
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, I may demand it.
You may demand it.
So James Cramer there saying he wants to be paid in Bitcoin, and he's also talking about the Coinbase IPO can be huge, and saying that the market right now is near $2 trillion. It could go to $3 trillion easily. And he also tweeted, I want to be paid in Bitcoin after that. So pay me in Bitcoin, I should say. So, they also mentioned MicroStrategy. Look, they're going to pay their board of directors in Bitcoin. Huge adoption. Not only does MicroStrategy have Bitcoin on its balance sheet, it's now going to pay its board of directors in Bitcoin. And look, we're going to see both MicroStrategy and Tesla really set the precedence here for other companies, and I expect to see more of them doing the same. So very big news. I'm excited for the Coinbase IPO. I'm expecting a pump. I'm thinking we could see Bitcoin break out on or around the day of Coinbase's direct listing on Nasdaq. But let's see what happens. That is not a certainty. That is, I think, a high probability, but I always keep it real with you guys, right? We have to expect the unexpected, and things may not go according to plan. So that's the flip side of the coin, so to speak. Now, Gary Gensler, his confirmation was scheduled for today, I think around 5:30 p.m. Eastern. If I'm not mistaken, that should have already taken place. We haven't seen official notice yet, and I don't think the live stream was working from when I went out and checked it. But I think we all expect and know he's going to be in there. So what we want to wait and see is, in the coming weeks, what does he do with the Ripple XRP lawsuit? Does he throw it out? Does he issue a quick settlement to save face here? Because the SEC does not look good right now. And also, Bitcoin ETFs, my friends. The SEC, I think, is primed to approve one or more, and that will open up the floodgates. We will see a wall of money come in if an ETF is approved here in the United States. And take a look at this. Michael Saylor also tweeted about this. And look whose face is on this Wall Street Journal article from today. ETFs could rock the Bitcoin world, and Gary's face is used as the image. And this was published today at 7:30 a.m. on the Wall Street Journal. Talk about visibility, right? We're going places, guys. We're going to higher highs here, higher plateaus, more visibility, mass adoption. And I think certainly one or more Bitcoin ETFs could be approved. And remember, it's not just going to be a Bitcoin ETF. It's going to start with that, but eventually it will roll to Ethereum, then XRP, and other cryptos. So there's going to be multiple ETFs here. So that's why this is bullish, my friends. And Galaxy Digital, Mike Novogratz, Galaxy Digital, they submitted their Bitcoin ETF application. So we got Goldman Sachs, we got all these different folks now trying to get a Bitcoin ETF. Even Grayscale is trying to convert their GBTC, their Bitcoin trust, into an ETF. See what's happening here, guys. And the fact that they're all doing this, the fact that Goldman Sachs is doing it, I think will put the pressure for the United States to approve one or more, because in Canada, they've got multiple approved. I saw in Brazil, they also have some approved. So the US is really lagging behind. Now, here's a big update from Binance. Binance launches tokenized stock trading, starts with Tesla. This is big news. This is the merging of traditional financial world, the tokenization of different things like commodities and stocks and different assets on the blockchain. This is what we've been talking about with the token economy, 24-hour, 7-day a week trading here. So crypto exchange Binance has ventured into the space of tokenized stock trading, starting with Tesla. That means users can now buy fractions of the Tesla stock token on Binance. This is big. This is the future, and you're going to see more exchanges do this, so that the blockchain creates trust and the markets don't have to be turned off. It's not 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. anymore. It's 24/7 worldwide. This is huge. So guys, what do you think? XRP going to $2, between $1.80 and $2. Bitcoin breakout to $75,000 soon. What do you guys think? Leave your thoughts and comments below. Hit the thumbs up button, and I will talk to you guys later.